What's good, everybody? Welcome back to another reaction with your host, the Ignorant Eclectic Mad Genius, and today we are back on that boy Will's channel. The real reason Americans stay broke is the name of the title. Um, oh, even with full time jobs, hey, like we said in the last one, man. Uh, you know, it's based off of where you live, how you living. You know what I mean? What you spending your money on and everything else. Hit that like, hit that sub, tell a friend, man. On the way to 500 subs, man. We getting close. We only need like 200 more. Let's do that.
Make decent money and still somehow feel broke. And I don't think enough people talk about that. Everyone just assumes if you're struggling financially, you're just irresponsible. Meanwhile, a lot of us are carrying debt, paying bills, trying to save, trying to have a life, and wondering where the hell our paycheck went. But the biggest thing I learned, and I wish I knew earlier in life, making more money and managing money are two completely different skills. But let me know in the comments, do you feel like making more money solved your problems or just upgraded them? You know, more money, more problems kind of thing. Drop your responses and make sure you follow if you're in your rebrand, restart.
Making money and managing money are two different things, and she
Yes,
is
they
so
are.
right, bro. You
Yes,
can
they
make
are.
all the money in the world, but it don't matter what you make, is what you keep.
Yes,
I
sir.
make six figures and I still feel like I'm broke every single month. I'm tired of pretending like that's not my reality. On paper, I should feel financially stable, but I was unemployed for a good bit before starting this job that I'm at right now. And, my savings definitely took a hit from that. And I'm also back living at home with my parents, and it's not because I'm lazy. And you'd think I'd be saving money this way, but I'm basically keeping this household afloat. And then people wonder like why I can't just like move out. Like between helping my family with mortgage and just household bills and my own expenses and just saving it for my future and just, life in general. I just feel like I'm still not making enough money. Like I wish I could just move out and be able to afford all of this, but like I can't. And I just feel
Once you move out, though, you got to take in consideration that you're gonna be paying maybe 2 or 3 times the amount of money. And then also, if there's, it depends on how many people are in your household, and if they're also paying in that household. Because if they're not paying in that household and only you're paying, that is ridiculous in and of itself. But that's how some families are. I can't speak on other people's families.
so behind because of it. I'm also first generation, and I think growing up in an immigrant family really changes the way you think about money. Like you never really feel fully comfortable, and there's always this like pressure to like, help out, save, and just be responsible. Like there's always just this financial pressure that always exists. And sadly, I'm like complete opposite of the typical stereotype. Like there aren't any doctors in my immediate family. Just financial anxiety. But yeah, I just genuinely don't feel like I'm where I want to be. I just wonder if there's anyone else who feels like this and can relate. I make
You know what's crazy? If you come from a close knit family and y'all were humble beginnings, right? If you do get in position to where you got a little extra money to help, you are more inclined to do it just because of your upbringing, dog. Like for me
Basically.
personally, bro, I had people who looked out for me when I was down and out, bro. I wish the fuck I would turn my back on them in they season when they need the help. Never gonna happen, partner. As long as I got it, they got it. Straight up.
it was
Shit. I can't speak upon I can't speak on that. I've never had that in my life. Unfortunately, I've been the other way around though, where my people needed me and I was the one that they came to. Was it the smartest things at every time? No, not at all. But you gotta do what you gotta do. You heard me?
It's June 1st. Yeah. And no, I ain't complaining about paying no bills. It's the money. I ain't making enough money. I feel like I work so much but don't get paid. Shit.
I understand, sister.
And then why the fuck we gotta get paid every 2 weeks? Why we can't do 80 hours in goddamn 1 week? God damn, life is just working lifestyle is just unethical. Like you gotta work 80 hours just to get paid $1,300 just for them to take motherfucking money from your check for taxes and shit. Then you want to call off, it's a problem. They don't want you to take no breaks. They don't want you to call off of work, even if you got PTO.
I ain't gonna lie to you. I'm kind of glad. Like the job that I've been at the longest, I think this would be my longest tenured job. Yeah, I think this is my longest tenured job. Like my bosses is cool, so like I ain't tripping about that too heavily. But like I built up enough time to like when if I need to do what I got to do outside the outside my office area, I can put in that time and do that thing.
over fucking work, under motherfucking paid. I'm sick of it.
Hey man, you know what? An old white dude told me this one time, bro. He was like, most employers only want to pay you just enough for you not to quit, and most of us only want to work hard enough just not to get fired. It's kind of crazy, man.
yeah.
Sometimes you in a position to where you make too much money and you can't even get no help. It puts you in a new tax bracket. It's crazy, dog. Like, the shit is rigged. And taxes just never sat right with me, bro. Like, getting that.
We were never supposed to be taxed until, well, until they basically made it they never made it mandatory until literally everybody just continued to pay it. It was supposed to stop. I forgot the exact time and date, but it was supposed to stop, like, I want to say after one of the wars. But literally people just continued to pay it, so they never said nothing. They just, all right, yeah, no, we're taxing everybody. It's going to continue to happen. Yeah, it's America. Uncle Sam. Huh.
Tax bill just, ooh, I'm working for just to hand it over to you. That's entitlement, bro. I don't care. That's theft. Now look, a lot of people say they make 6 figures today and they don't understand why they still feel broke. I'm gonna tell you why you still feel broke. Because things cost more. Your money isn't going as far as it used to go. Y'all saw all of that stuff for $153, man.
Listen, that nowadays you not even getting half of that. You probably getting to like right here. Okay, maybe like right here. You know what I mean? And you spending like 200.
If you was making 6 figures back then, you were balling. You were rich.
Man.
You was the rich people back then.
Just grab a couple things so then we don't have to grocery shop for a couple extra days, which is never a good idea because you need a list, some kind of list, and I didn't have one. So this is what $100 got me at Walmart in small town Michigan. I got a little bag of potatoes, 2 bags of apples. My boys helped carry the groceries in, and some of my boys took off with apples without me cleaning them or anything. But I don't know why I only got 2 bags because these won't last very long in the house. But that's what I got, 2 little bags. My favorite frozen chicken. This is the only frozen chicken I buy, the Real Good chicken. I love this stuff and I don't feel guilty giving it to my family, my children, because the ingredients are real good. I got 3 bags. Next up, 2 things of turkey. I found some mangoes there. I'm hoping these are gonna be good ones. They smell good, a little soft. So I got a nice full bag of mangoes. I got some pita bread to make chicken pita, some mozzarella cheese for homemade Bosco sticks, breadsticks, cream cheese because I knew we were out, some Italian sausage for spaghetti night.
How long is that supposed to last her? She says she got 2 kids, but like, how long is that supposed to last her? I ain't gonna lie to you. What I pay for, you know what I mean? I try to give, because your boy broke, all right? You know what I mean? I'm struggling day to day, paycheck to paycheck. Not really, but you know what I mean? Like, I just buy food for 2 weeks, you know what I mean? And that's it. I might have a little extra for like some DoorDash every now and again, you feel me? Like, if I want to get like some fast food or something, cause like I don't feel like cooking or nothing like that. Cool. But other than that, and like that should be adding up too. Like, I ain't gonna lie to you. How you get like you spend like $20 and then the final bill was like $40, $48, something like that. Crazy.
Some taco seasoning for taco night or nacho night. I might do that this week.
Okay.
Some noodles for spaghetti. And I want some chicken noodle soup. My kids do not like soup, but I do. And so I hope if I keep trying it, eventually they will come around and like it. I don't know.
She said, I'm gonna break y'all.
But this with some homemade bread and butter is amazing. And I know they love the homemade bread and butter, so we'll get them there. I also got myself a little treat, Alani. I'm gonna save this for tomorrow because I have a busy day. And then I got 2 big cases of water, and that is my grocery haul for $100, small town Michigan. Let me know what you guys
that ain't
think,
bad.
if that sounds
ain't
about
bad.
close
I
to
mean,
the
it ain't
prices
the
near
best.
you.
It's far from the best.
Thank you so much for watching and have a blessed night. Let's see.
Hey, dog, I've been grown for a long time now. And bro, I can remember when $100 used to do something for me. I used to go to the store with $20 and come out with that. That's how long I've been grown, man. I'm somebody.
Listen, boy, when I tell you the moment I knew I was getting older is when I would go to the store. Like I said, bro, mind you, like this, like I wasn't DoorDashing nothing, like getting DoorDashing nothing like that, like getting my stuff delivered. I was going to the store, you know what I mean? Boom. I got paid, it was payday. Head in the store, like boom, I need like 3 things of chicken. I need like 2 things of beef. You know what I mean? Get some hamburger helper popping. You know, get some yogurt, get some water, get this, get that, get this, that. Oh, your boy would like leave out with like 130, or like would spend like 130, you feel me? And leave out with like 12, 13, 14 different bags. And it wasn't crazy.
By the child, bro. We shouldn't have to be subjected.
But nowadays, if I do that, I'm spending. Boy, beef is ridiculous right now. Chicken, you know what I mean? Like, granted, I'm still worried about some of the chicken because it might be that GMO chicken or like that fake chicken. I'm a little bit worried about that. But, hey, ball on a budget, baby.
To this type of lifestyle in America, bro. Like, I thought they was making America great again, man. What the hell is great about, 15 items for $100? Man, stop playing with me, bro, for real.
So the Labor Department just reported that inflation's down, hovering now around 2.4%. And that's true. But the part that's confusing is that inflation coming down doesn't mean that prices came down. It just means the prices are rising more slowly than before.
Guys, there's a difference between inflation and deflation.
Yep.
We ain't seen no damn deflation. We seeing just a slowing rise of inflation. So they're basically bleeding you dry more slow, cooking a frog by slowly raising the temperature.
Remember in 2022 when inflation shot up to about 9% a year? That was the fastest spike since the 1980s. So everything, food, gas, travel, restaurants, everything just went way up fast. But instead of 9% today, inflation is closer to 2 to 3%. But it doesn't reverse those earlier price increases. So the price levels stayed high. Prices actually falling would be deflation. And you're not hearing anybody saying that deflation is a thing. So it can be really confusing when the headlines are telling you that inflation is down and you don't feel it. But remember, inflation statistics are always just averages. Your personal cash flow is your reality.
Yeah, guys, for those of y'all who don't know what cash flow in the sense of like your personal finance, your cash flow is what you keep after everything.
Yep.
Expenses, taxes, everything. How much you can say, this is what I got left at the end of the month to do whatever I feel like doing with it. And most people don't have a lot.
I bring home $75,000 as a 30-year teacher, and somehow that is too much and not enough at the same time. It is too much to qualify for aids and grants, but it's definitely not enough just to pull the money out of my pocket to pay for college. So it's government loans and really high interest private loans, a lot of them. And I know I'm not the only one in that middle class area that has to
You are in the worst position ever if you're in that middle class area, bro. I'm telling you.
deal with this.
It's not a middle class no more. It's only rich and poor. That is it. Literally, the middle class is dead.
And are we supposed to be okay with this? It's like I have too much to qualify for help and not enough not to need it. Explain that.
Totally unrelated, but the best analogy that I can give to you that ain't got nothing to do with money is more about race. It's like when they got like the Passe Blancs in Louisiana, too white to be black and too black to be white. Like they just in the middle. You get what I'm saying?
Okay.
It's like that financially for some people. They make too much money to get government assistance, but they don't make enough
Enough
to
money to
really
live.
live a
Yep.
comfortable life.
Yep.
It sucks, bro. It really does, man.
Hey, that's me.
Shit.
Hey,
Boy,
hey,
what
guys.
if what have we come
I'm
to
broke.
in this country, bro? Now, a lot of people say, you know what? It's rough out here, man. I'm going to just buckle down, pick myself up by my bootstraps, and I'm going to just work overtime
I
and
hate
just
that
clock
term.
it and just grind and grind and grind. And then they get hit with some shit like this.
So we are getting near the end of the year, and if you're like me, you unfortunately had to work a lot of overtime this year. You might be wondering how much of that no tax on overtime deduction will you be eligible for. Now the max you can deduct is $12,500 of qualified overtime. Now they use this example. If you're a single filer who earns $8,000 in qualified overtime, you can deduct the full $8,000 since it's under the $12,500 cap. Well, kind of. You see, when they say qualified overtime, they only mean the premium, the half time. So if you make time and a half, it only means the half. Like it says here, if your normal rate is $20 an hour, you're on overtime, you get paid $30 an hour. Only that $10 an hour is deductible. Or if you were making double time, it would be $20 an hour that would be deductible. So you would actually have to make about $37,500 in overtime to have that $12,500 in premium. Now I'm going to use my pay stub as an example. This is my time. This is my half. This is my double time. That first part, not deductible at all, even though those are hours over 40. But the premium is deductible, and I have over $18,000 in premium. So $12,500 of that will be deductible when I file my taxes. And it's above the line deduction. I can get that on top of my standard deduction. You also have to make under $150,000 to claim the full deduction. I think I'm going to make under 150. It's probably going to be right around there. But if you go over 150, for every $1,000 you go over, you lose $100 of that deduction. So if I made 150,
So you get punished for being more productive.
Basically.
Hey, bro, I
Basically.
just love it, man. This makes a lot of sense when you
America.
don't think about it and use your brain.
5,000, I'd only be able to deduct $12,000 instead of $12,500.
Yeah, bro. Come on, man.
Come on.
They trying to take away
dog.
all incentive for you to go hard at the workplace, dog. I swear. Now, not only do we have to deal with all that other kind of stuff that we are dealing with, we have to deal with things like home insurance going up,
Bro, when I tell you I had to deal with that this year, the home insurance, and then also the city trying to, well, basically got underneath my nose. Like Lord knows I was dealing with other things, but basically property value, property increases and stuff like that went up. I got hit with an unexpected $4,000 bill. Because of my insurance company that I had before I moved moved to a different one. Somehow they could not find any of my information. And when I tell you, I was looking at my bill. I was like, mind you, I was paying a certain amount of money. You feel me? It wasn't nothing ridiculous. How did I go from paying that to 2 times the amount? I said, the fuck you mean? Call him up. Hello? Yeah, this is da 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 da. I'm calling in regards to my mortgage payment. Why is it doubled? Oh, well, because I forgot exactly what she said, but she was just like, the insurance went up, and also the taxes weren't taken out. The taxes weren't taken out. What do you mean? That my taxes are inside of my mortgage payment every month. What are you talking about? Well, when you switch da 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 da, none of that switched over. You the fuck you mean none of that bro? I for 2 days, I was livid, bro. I was livid in that entire month until I had to do some things or whatever. I had to go ahead and take care of some business real quick to make sure that I get that knocked out, just to make sure that my payment was gonna be less than what I was gonna be paying. Still ridiculous. And then they wouldn't even allow me, or they wouldn't even put my payment down back to where it was, even though they were supposed to. It was like, well, no, we can't do that, bro. Owning a home is a gift and a curse.
All kind of stuff. Your rent
My
increasing.
bad.
It's just hard to get ahead now, man.
If you're from Louisiana, you know how excited I am to get my renewal in the mail. So I figured I would open it with you guys. So let's see.
This is the
how much
scariest
it
thing
went
to
up.
ever receive.
I have a
in the
friend
world.
who's went up from like 5,000 to 10,000. So I can't wait to see.
Did y'all hear that?
To 10,000. So I can't went up from like it went up.
Her shit double too, huh? All right.
I have a friend who's went up from like 5,000 to 10,000. So I can't.
Hers.
She has a friend whose premium went up from 5,000 to 10,000. Ridiculous. How you supposed to get ahead when every single month you having to come out your pocket more money by hundreds of dollars?
Right.
And it costs $100 just to get 20 to 15 to 20 items out Walmart costs $100. Bro, it's hard to get ahead, man.
Wait to see where we're at. So let's see.
Hello, darkness, my.
Yeah, y'all not about
Listen,
to copyright
boy.
me, man. I know some of these words.
Homeowners with wind and hail is $4,738. Now, when we first bought this house, it was $1,800 a year. So it has gone up significantly since then. But I am happy to report that it is not much higher because, like I said, I had a friend who went from like 5,000 to 10,000. So I'm happy that we have another year in this range.
Yeah, she lucked out, bro. She
Big
lucked
time.
out because I remember back in 2020 and 21, bro, I know people who was talking about day premiums increased $10,000. Man, sell a house. Burn that bit down to the ground.
Bro, I'm telling you. Like I said, bro, home ownership is a gift and a curse. And I'm trying to figure out how I want to say it because you know what? I just won't say it. I'll just,
Ain't got time for this, bro. I'm somebody.
boy, I'm telling you, bro, times like being single, times like this, bro, being single is just like, dog, I wish I had one or two shorties that was living with me. And like, not even just for like, like your little freaky nasties, just so everybody can just be living under one roof and everybody can be paying and saving fucking money. That's it, bro.
A child, bro. Look, man, this house don't mean that much to me, boy. I'm not going broke over no house.
Now, granted, I do have a lot of equity. I know a lot of people don't have, but still.
Hell no, bro.
Yep. I know. Shawty, I know. I feel you, baby. I feel you.
Hey, bro, I swear that's what it feel like
swear
when
to
you
God.
open up that envelope, boy. I swear.
Swear to
Boy,
God.
that'll ruin your day, man. Now, look, some of y'all will get excited over a quarter, a 50 cent, a 75 cent, or a dollar raise, but that don't mean nothing when your rent go up. It means it just wiped out any promotion, any salary increase, wage increase that you just totally got wiped out because your rent went up $100 a month.
Yep.
Let's be real.
Yep.
I got my rent renewal notice and I'm pleasantly surprised. Did my rent go up? Yes, but not by a lot. Just to put in perspective, before I tell y'all how much it went up, in my last apartment in North Miami, when I first signed my lease, it was
And it's in Miami. It's in Florida too. Jesus Christ. I know she's gonna be paying at least $225, $250.
$1,200. When I went to renew my lease, they went up to $1,425. But I justified it because they added valet trash, they added internet, and so I was like, does that account for an extra $225 internet and valet trash? No, but at least they did add something, right? And then like water was included, and we didn't have all of the fees like, parking and amenity fees. So I was like, you know what, it's whatever. But then after, it came time to renew again, they went up to $1,800. So it went up like $375. So I lived there for 3 years. I started off at $1,200 and I ended at $1,800. So when I moved into this place, it was a little bit more expensive than the last place, but I actually had amenities. I had a washer and dryer, which I didn't have at the previous place. I had the pool, the gym, the clubhouse, all that. So I was fine with paying only $200 more. So I just got my rent renewal, and it's only going up at $54. Now, have they added anything for it to go up $54? No, but I'm sure, you know, maintenance costs are going up for the pool, for the landscaping, like inflation, right? And a lot of people have been moving out, but people have been moving in too. So I wonder if the people who moved in before me, if their rent was cheaper when they moved in, and so maybe it's went up a lot for them, but because I was already paying so much, it didn't go up much for me. But only $54. And also, I had looked at these apartments when my rent went up at my old place, when it went up from $1,400 or $1,425 to $1,800. I had looked at these apartments that I'm in now, and they were like $2,300. And then they went down. Now when I'm living here, it's only $2,000. So they definitely went down on the price tremendously. So I'm wondering if we're finally getting into that season where prices have to come down. Prices have to come down in Miami because there's a lot of empty buildings around here.
Hey man, look what I was telling y'all before. That little raise that you got at your job mean nothing at all. You get nothing.
Big facts.
Toss that for real, bro. Because think about it. Let's say you make 100,000 on the mark, right? You get a 6% increase. So that means you go from 100K to $106,000. But your rent went up by $600. There go your promotion out the window, off the rip. You actually in the hole, honestly, because you gonna get taxed differently now. Plus $600 over the course of what, a year? Nigga, that's like $7,200.
Yeah.
Is it making sense?
America did some
shit. America don't make sense right now.
bullshit. I just got a letter, and in 45 days, my rent is going to increase $600. I have 7 days to let them know if I am going to stay after this increase, and if I am not, then I have 40 days to.
One of the other reasons why I prefer home ownership than living in an apartment, even though I understand the individuals who say, if anything breaks, they have to fix it. I ain't got to come out of my pocket. Granted, I understand that 100%, but boy, come on, man.
Evacuate the premises? Question mark? Is this y'all king? What the fuck?
Yo, how you supposed to get ahead when your rent going up? Real talk, bro. You budgeting your money and shit. You got it down to the cent. And now this comes and hits you upside your head out the blue, man. It's not the punch you see coming to knock you out. It's the one you don't see.
Big facts.
I will never understand why the price of apartments go up the longer you stay at your apartment complex. Like, why isn't there like a rewards program or like loyalty points?
Program?
You know, like why isn't there discounts for, you know, ongoing members? Every other facet of life, insurance, like any other subscriptions, like the longer you're with someone, the price should go down. Like, I don't get it. It might be another financial reason that I'm just not thinking of at the moment, but why am I getting punished for paying my rent? Like, my reward for paying my rent for a whole year was the price going up. Congratulations. Thank you for paying your rent for a whole year. We're going to increase it. There's no incentive for staying at your apartment for more than 2 years because it's going to go up. If it goes up that first year, that second year is going to go up even more. So there's really no incentive to stay at your apartment complex after like 2 years, if you ask me. I just don't get it. And it's probably an answer I'm just not thinking of, but somebody let me know. Why is that? Which one of you, can one of you relatives let me know? Is this just for apartments? Or does it work with houses too? Somebody.
I'm gonna just put you on game, bro. What it is this: when their expenses go up, you think they finna take that L? No, they're gonna pass that L to you. It's really just that simple. Hey man, the insurance for the building went up. What should we do? Oh, let's increase the rent. That way we can still cash flow and they have to foot the bill. Interesting. Oh, the landscaping company charging more because gasoline is higher. Guess what we're gonna do? Let's pass it to you so you can foot the bill.
Yep.
Yeah, nigga, that's what it is.
Everyone wants to know why the auto industry is taking a huge hit. Well, when you got prices like that for one headlight, it's really hard to be able to keep a car
$5
from not
bands for a
totaling.
fucking headlight?
And this was a very, very minor accident. And it's a 2018 Infiniti, and they wanted to total it. But when you see, we got $6,000, wait, $8,000 in 3 parts. Haven't even touched the vehicle yet. Insane.
So when you get the repair estimate from them and you wonder why the shit is so crazy, this is why. Everything is high, man. Gasoline, food, insurance, anything that that is required for you to just exist today is just astronomically expensive. It doesn't make any sense.
Pretty sure this is my most expensive fill-up. Pretty sure I'm about to spend $175 to fill my tank.
She gotta be in
Just kidding, it was 140, but still, that's my highest.
She sounds like she in a car with a V8 engine. You know it's burning through some gas, and it better not take no premium either. Shit. Bruh, it's just so expensive to live now.
I'm currently sitting in my Escalade XL, and I am.
That's why, literally, like I said, bro, you gotta have 1 or 2 people in one household, bro. Like, hey, yeah, we all gotta work together. We gotta love each other and work together.
About to find out how much it's going to cost me to fill up my gas tank. I have not driven this car in over 3 months because I was in the hospital for 2 months, and so I budgeted $100. I think that might be a little out of touch considering how expensive gas is, so I'm going to
You finna
push it up
find
until
out.
maybe 115. But I am about to pump gas and find out if I need to sell a kit or not.
Where we starting from? What's the starting place? Is it completely on E?
Okay, here we go.
Dog, she only had 10 gallons already at the 50 line, 50 yard
10
line.
gallons. Definitely going over $100. Still climbing. 70.
The most I've ever put in my truck is like 23 gallons. It be costing me 100 plus every time.
By the way, this gas tank will probably last me a week tops. Okay, we're over my $115 budget. Ooh, that's not bad.
That's not bad. That's horrible. What you mean?
62 cents for 23 gallons.
At least 50 of that $100 could have been used for groceries or anything else other than gas, man. That's
Man, let me know what you think in the comments down below. She said it's not a lie. I mean, she driving I think she said an Escalade or something like that, Cadillac Escalade. So, hey, shorty, like, obviously you got a little bit of cake, or your husband got cake or whatever. Hey, do what y'all do, man. Let me know in the comments down below what are your thoughts. And my bad, I did go on a couple of little rants, but you know, I be doing what I got to do sometimes. I can ramble.